Okay, can I start?
You may begin.
Okay. So hello everybody. This is gonna be ELA class. My name is Miss Akshara, and if you guys have any questions, please ask me. So today we're gonna be talking about verbs. The last few classes we learned about nouns and adjectives. So today we're just gonna be focusing on verbs, and next class will be adverbs. So a verb is a action word. So cry, try, doing, cooked. Since they're all actions, they're considered verbs. So the definition of a verb is an action verb. And here are some examples. So for example, we have like run. So running is an action, so it counts as a verb. Does anyone have some questions so far? Anything?
Oh, what?
Yeah, Varish?
Can adjectives be used to describe verbs?
That's a very good question. The answer is yes. Yeah, the answer is yes. So for example, in the sentence, she ran fast, an adjective fast is describing the word ran, which would be counting as a verb. Okay. Okay, I'm going to keep continuing. So a action verb tells what action someone or something is performing. Some actions are easy to see, some are not, and they are called mental actions. So I'll go ahead and read some examples of visible and mental actions, and I'll ask for the difference. So some visible actions are run, swim, bring, fly, tell, swim. Oh, that's two. Okay, sorry. Hit and eat. And some mental actions are remember, understand, expect, think, decide, believe, hope, and wonder. So does anyone like realize the difference?
I know the difference.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and tell me.
I think the difference is that the mental actions are not things that like other people can see. Like you can't see people remembering things or understanding things or expecting things. But the visible ones, you can see someone running, swimming, ringing, flying, or like anything like that.
Yep, that's really good. Does anyone else have any thoughts on visible and mental actions? Okay, let's continue. Okay, so here we have a little activity type thing, and I'm just gonna call on each person, and they're gonna tell me one or two of these two of these words that are verbs. So we'll start with anyone who wants to go first.
Can I go first?
Yeah, you can go first.
Okay, I think working is a verb.
Okay, very good. Does anyone else know?
I do.
Okay, go ahead and tell me.
I think that throw is a verb.
Throw. Okay, do you know why it's a verb?
It's because even though you usually say someone is throwing something, throw would still be a verb since throw is an action.
Okay.
Like he will throw the ball or something like that.
That's good. That's really good.
Hawk is a verb
Hawk. Yeah. Why do you think it's a verb?
because that's an action.
Yep. Clear. Okay.
The same would apply for swim.
So,
And want as well.
Swimming is an action.
yeah.
Oh,
Any
wait,
more?
right. No, sorry, I didn't hear what you said. Sorry.
Any more, or are we all done?
I think we're done.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah.
Okay. So just to like kind of sum it up. So there are three types of verbs: an action verb. So for example, Joey punched Sal in the face, which you should never do. There's a condition verb. So I feel pretty awful right now. And then there's the last one is a state of being. So I am thrilled at your news. Today we're just going to be focusing on action verbs. They're very common and really important to understand. So are there any last questions about the topic before we go and start our quiz?
No.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started.
Oh man. Get out of here. Do you want us to do this? Do we have to go to quizzes?
Yep, I think she does.
Yeah, she does, doesn't she?
I'll send the
Alright.
link in the chat.
Oh man.
I think it's quizzes.com/play.
May I
And you
see
can
the
enter
code,
that code.
please?
Can I
If
see
you
the
just click on the link, you should
Can
get
I
it.
see the code?
She put that link in that chat.
Interesting. Didn't have validation. Videos and then rotate.
Is everyone in?
Yes.
Nope.
Oh no.
Naruto.
Okay, that should be everyone, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh man. This is fun. Look at this. What? This is bogus. They're both verbs. Question 5's wrong. They're both verbs. Wait, what's the power up? Is this? Those are both verbs too. What?
Okay.
Well, that was fun. Ah. Rita shows up and just stomps on us on the quizzes. Look at us.
So, did anyone have any questions about the questions?
No.
No.
Okay, that's good.
I have a question.
Okay, yeah.
Just because I'm difficult, because I like to be difficult, technically you can log something into a computer, and so log is a verb, and also you can bear something. Like I bared the death of my pet
Well,
or something.
actually, for those
Like-
questions, can I answer?
Yeah.
Oh yes, Rita.
Log is supposed to be a noun. It's just a thing, like a log piece
I
of.
know that it's supposed to be, but depending on how you read that, it's also a verb.
Well, the more common version of saying it is a thing. It's a noun. So
It wasn't in a sentence. So if I hit
it doesn't
log,
need to be in a sentence.
yes it does. Yes it does. If I clicked log, technically it should come up as it is also a verb and a noun because it is without context. If I click bear, it can also be a verb. It is without context. If it said I bared the cave because there was a bear outside,
But
that's
they're talking about the more common version of saying the word, which is log and
I
bear.
don't know. Where does it say
Yes,
it's the
it
most
is.
common? I don't know. Akshara put it together. Akshara put it together.
Fine. I mean,
You know, Rita, you're just happy because you stomped on everybody. That's why you're happy.
Maybe, you know.
I also didn't understand quizzes because I'm an old man. All right, I'm an old man and I'm embarrassed. No, I'm joking. I came in second, which was a very admirable finish. Akshara, that was really good. That was really cool.
Thank you.
That was really cool. How long did it take you to put that together?
Well, I redid my slideshow because I like this one better. So it took me like 1 or 2 hours-ish. And
Very cool. Very cool. Well, Akshara, I think that I'm not alone when I'm saying the class has many snaps from Miss Akshara. Many snaps. Snaps. Now, I'm going to go to Aditya and Rita for this part because this is where you guys see the value here. So, Aditya, what was one thing you enjoyed about Miss Akshara's presentation? What's one thing you think that she executed the right way?
So I would say her presentation was well made in terms of the actual format and the fact that she always had examples for each part, and in the first slide I liked the fact that she presented all of the different types of verbs and then circled which one we're specifically going to cover, because then at least you can also do a quick review of the different types of verbs as well.
Okay, very good, very good. And Rita, I'm going to ask you the same thing. Talk to me about the way she spoke. Aditya's answer was very visual aids based. So Rita, talk to me about the way she spoke, Miss Akshara. Did you feel in her class? Did you feel like she was warm, and did you feel attended to?
Yeah. Okay, so she basically spoke like with a serious tone, but like in a way that we would sort of pay attention to, I guess. And like it was in a pleasing tone, so then we'd actually enjoy in what she was saying.
Do you feel like she was a kind teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
I
kind.
also like the quizzes part. Yeah.
I did enjoy the quizzes part. That was really nice. I would have loved that. I mean, I'm just so jealous that you guys get to play these fun little things all the time. I would have loved that growing up. Aditya.
So to add on to what Rida said, I like the fact that she spoke to us and always tried to make sure that we clarified any questions that we might had by doing the check-in before she switched to the next slide. So that's good.
Did anyone have any questions that went unanswered? Did anyone ever have their hand up and she didn't call on you? Did that ever happen?
Answered my questions.
I thought she did a very good job being attentive. Now, in this class, I always say that public speaking is a two-way street, meaning that we are only as effective as our ability to look at our audience and address their concerns, right? If they look confused, we got to clear things up. If it looks like there's a question, and if it looks like they're enjoying themselves, to keep that up as well, right? I'll look at you guys, and if I think, a joke is going over well, then I'll ride that joke again. I'll hit it again, and maybe a third time, maybe a fourth time. Sometimes you swing and you miss, and then you don't. Right? I look at you guys and I can tell when you're doing something else on your screen, particularly my man Varish, who has glasses on. So if he's doing something else, I could just read right into that because I could see it on his glasses. But it's all about looking at your audience. And I thought, Akshara, you did a very good job attending to the audience. We felt seen. You had a warm, pleasant way about you. You did not seem uncertain at any point. And you also encountered no tech difficulties. Which is because you didn't use Microsoft Teams to run your thing. You used something else. If you had Teams, then perhaps you would have had a difficulty. Sometimes in this class, we put our fists to the sky and we shake and we go, Teams, right?
You told us that like your second graders or something, or
oh, my second graders, they love doing that. They love it because like two of them will join like 20 minutes late and it just jams the whole thing up because they're in second grade and can't do things. All right, so very, very nice job, Akshara. You really improved week over week with that. I like the adjustments you made. And I think it was funny because last week I remember that one of the sentences you had confused somebody, and I like that you went back.